Yo, some Bleach day today. It's gonna be a lot of Bleach content 2025, so if you like Bleach and you like my content, go ahead and hit that sub. With that being said, Bleach is amazing anime. It's my favorite. I'm not a Bleach hater. I like to be honest. But I truly think, and let me know if y'all agree on this, I truly think 1000 Year Blood War is like missing some stuff, you know what I mean? And I wasn't fully paying attention. There's two things I'm gonna really talk about in this video. That's the pacing of 1000 Year Blood War and the explanation. Do y'all agree with me on it? Me personally, in a perfect world, I would like to see, for example, you got lieutenants, you got captains, and then you got just OP niggas that like that captains, but you know, Ichibei, Yuha, you have these like levels and pinnacles of strength. And then you have people that are, you know, low levels of that pinnacle of strength, and then people that are at that pinnacle of strength. And that's fine. I have no issue with that. In fact, I think it makes the series better. But I would like to see more explanation in between these pinnacle strengths, between Quincy's and between Soul Reap. For example, Hisagaya, that one lieutenant that got the chains and all that, he gets a decent amount of screen time. From season 2, what I know, he's either dead or supposed to be dead from what last time I've seen him. But people are saying he has a Bankai or whatever, and in the manga and shit, or even in season 3 maybe. I haven't watched season 3 yet. But from what I know, in the first 2 seasons, he's supposed to be dead. Same thing with Bambita or Bambetta, I forgot to say her name. They're part of the Bambis or the Quincy's or whatever, right? And that's fine, but like, I feel like the Bambis are like in between lieutenants and squad captains. So if we had, you know, in the background of all the main fights, Hisagaya and maybe a captain and then another lieutenant 3v5ing the Bambis for like a couple days, and we see all the powers they can do, and then we establish some like relationships, and it engages us on the Quincy's, so we understand why these people work together or why they even work together so good, things of that nature, and then how their powers work. And then it has an actual showdown. It doesn't even have to be focused on them. It could just be, you know, after a certain part happens in the battle of a main fight, that could be going on to pass time before the next part of the main fight happens. You know how anime is during episodes. So I would love to see things of that nature. I feel like they started and then everything I want to see happens off screen, and I come back and it's the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see this sweet attack Bambi does, or I see for example, when Kisuke pulled out his Bankai or about to use his Bankai, and then it's all off screen. I know Kisuke Bankai is like going to happen in season 3, or maybe already happened, or is it, we're going to see it. The person he fights, he was strong enough for Kisuke to pull out his Bankai. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even pull out his Bankai against Aizen. So I'm not saying they're the same level of strength, but I would love to see that fight so I can understand how strong this guy is and why he really need to pull out his Bankai. Maybe I get an explanation of that in season 3, but I haven't so far. That's what I mean, like the explanation on things and how strong these Quincy's actually are, and the pacing, when it's not fully there, it kind of looks like OP ability. Boom, kills all these people that you wouldn't expect to die. And then this one guy kills this dude. One OP ability. It doesn't really sit right with me. I'm like, dude, these characters look too cool. These characters look too diverse, and they also connect with each other. I need to know. What do y'all, am I tripping? Like, do y'all think so as well? That's mainly like, that's like my main hiccup with Bleach. Other than that, it's peak. Like, for example, how Yamamoto dies, it's fine. This Quincy has this OP ability and it tricked us all. All right, that establishes the power for the Quincy's. Let's get an elaboration on that. What these other guys got going on? You don't gotta explain in depth fully all 50 of the Quincy's that came and invaded, but a good chunk of them, you know, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 groups of them throughout the main fights, like throughout the fights of Ichigo and Yuha, or throughout the fights of Ichibei and Yuha, or throughout the fights of Kisuke and the dude he fought with his battle off, saying like how they kind of switched it to a different fight that's happening in a different area. These can be long lasting fights
that we get bits and pieces of to help like understand the Quincy's and stuff, so it won't be as confusing and it won't feel as still kind of rushed. That's kind of how I feel with Bleach, that it's still kind of getting rushed. That's why I'm taking points off, because I'm like, dude, bro, I'll donate or something. Like, why y'all rushing? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I the only one that feel like that? Do I gotta rewatch the first 2 seasons? Is that what y'all saying? If y'all don't agree with me, or do y'all agree with me? Like, some of this stuff is crazy. Like, I like what's happening, but how and why? You know what I'm saying? That's like that's like my whole thing with Bleach right now. Biggest things. That's what those clips was meaning in the beginning. All the meme stuff. Like, you see Bambi come in doing all this crazy stuff. She having a decent fight, and then what's the name comes in and one-taps her. Fine, he's a squad captain. They're in the levels of it, but I feel like it should have been a little different. Even if she died, I feel like the Bambi should have had more of a fight together against somebody around their own strength, so we can understand the rank of the Bambis. Or for example, the rank of the Stern Ritters. We get a decent amount of stuff with that, but then you have Squad Zero. That's okay that, you know, them just opening up their full power can break the 3 realms. I'm fine with that. But can you actually show that instead of a small little earthquake? You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of her dying, dang, did she die? I don't even think she died yet. Well, I know she probably dies. If she do or if she don't, I don't know. Instead of all of them dying to do this pledge, and then she released a Bankai, and it's just, oh my goodness, I feel something. Like, no, bro, I want to see Twin Towers 2.0 if that's what you mean. Like, if the main line of defense for Squad Zero needs to die because they're too strong, bro, let Waco Mundo split in 2. You know what I'm saying? Let the whole city that Ichigo grew up in become ruins. Let like how it is with Yamamoto's Bankai. People couldn't even breathe or fight right because he had his Bankai open in the Soul Society. Like, where is that at for frick is her name? Shinji Maru. Where's that when she released her Bankai? I wanted to see something like that, not just and then everybody dies from it. That kind of helped, and then they just didn't really die. They found ways out of it. So that's the thing that I don't get. Like, dude, you're putting these claims and titles out there, but it's not really backing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, am I the only one? I feel like it should be a lot more, especially with the Squad Zero. I'm still not happy with it. I didn't read the manga, but I'm still not happy. People said the manga wasn't really it because they technically died off screen. I'm still not liking it. I don't even know if Shinji Maru did her Bankai in the manga, but if she didn't, I love that they adapted it. But it, bro, you could have did way more. It's fine. It's the 1,000-year blow war. This war's been planning to happen for 1,000 years. I don't care if 10 billion people die in the world of the living. Everybody gonna die if they don't win. You know, make it more engaging is what I feel like Bleach is kind of picking off on. They have the opportunities to make it more boom, and I'm missing it. And that's what I used to love about Bleach, because we used to have that. Like, I never thought that I would see Ichigo grab Aiza by the face and take that man for a dog walk. I never thought I would see that, but I got to see that because it showed just in that scene the difference in power that Ichigo just did. And then they also had an explanation after the fight for and during him doing the training, and then during the fight as well, bits and pieces, how he was able to do that and why that ties into Ichigo character as an MC. I feel like they should do that as well with minor characters, because if not, we're just waiting for Ichigo at this point. You know what I'm saying? Make it look like a battle. It's not like the whole series was based off getting Ichigo to become a Soul Reaper. The whole series was Ichigo happened to become a Soul Reaper, and now he needs to save his friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like Ichigo is like the promising. They turn it into that during 1,000-Year Blow War, don't get me wrong. They turn it into that, but that wasn't how the series started out. So I feel like they should always have their line of defense, because, you know, what if Ichigo wasn't here? They would have got dog walked, even though they were supposedly the ones that dog walked last time. So it kind of like, I feel like I'm missing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more than just Ichigo, because I know I know he's a badass. I know he's gonna get some stuff done. But Squad Zero's not the people that trained them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping on. What y'all think? Bleach content all 2025. Not only Bleach content, but if, like I said, if you like Bleach content, so if you like my content, not even just on Bleach, bro, hit that sub. Y'all stay tuned. I'm probably gonna update this video, you know, midway through season 3 and like maybe after season 3, but bro, why is like my hair